Your boy Mount Kilimanjaro, he said, "What's up, man?" And we're going to try and look at the dimensions in this game. Kante's critical role in this game, Pulisic's composure in a difficult position, and Mount being in the right place at the right time. And again, the key thing, reading the situation. Let's get it. So it's me, man, here, Double H, Half Hope. Man, remember to follow your boy at Have a Bottle, and remember to drop a like if you want. Like, so subscribe. Have a meal, guys. Have a meal, have a drink, and let us now sit down and discuss this in detail. So, let me bring up my thingy-majig. So, we have to first identify the situation here. So, we have. This is obviously, I believe, yeah, this is Pulisic and both Ramos, who are both looking forward at the ball. So again, the ball is up in the air. Let's identify a key man here, who is Kante. Because Kante, yet again, he is looking to anticipate, because he's looking to gamble. He's looking to gamble because he's like, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to pop off? But you can already see that Kante is trying to read the situation, and he's already making the move so that if anything pops off, anything drops, he's going to be the first in. And as you can see here, a man here, I think this might be, because this is Asensio, so this might be Nacho. I think this is Nacho. Obviously, he's not aware of that Kante is behind him. Same thing with Cruz. He's not aware that Kante is behind it. But Kante, he's looking and he's going to see if anything happens, anything drops, I wanted the first to pop off. And now, we now go over to, so the ball now pops off now. The ball pops off and the ball is now loose. Remember when we were identifying homeboy? Reaction times. So this is Nacho, and Nacho's like, oh, ay caramba, ay papi, ay mami. What up? What's happening? What's happening? But Kante already, he's reacted before Cruz. So again, this isn't, because you know how people just say, oh, Kante, he just runs everywhere, it's just no. This is a reaction time, and this is a reading of the situation. Cruz didn't read the situation, and he's already on the back foot. Kante has read the situation, and he obviously knows that the play to make is to quickly get the ball, and his aim is to get that ball before Nacho does. But Kante, remember, Kante reacted before, as I saw in the previous one. Kante was already on the run, as you can see. He was already on the run. And now, as the ball is loose, boom, because he's gambled, his main aim is to get there before everyone. But that is just Kante reading the situation and reacting before Nacho, who is closer, and of course Cruz, who he now beats. Because remember, he was behind Cruz. Cruz is already not anticipating, because you can see from Cruz's and Nacho's body posture, they're like, okay, whatever happened. Kante is just anticipating that the ball is going to be loose. And it may not end up being loose. It's worth the gamble. And then, as you can see, Nacho obviously tries to stop him, but he misses out. And then Kante is obviously the first in line. He's obviously the first in line to pop off. First in line to pop off. And he now obviously wins that before Nacho. But the reason why Kante can be in this situation is because of his gamble before. It was his gamble here because by him already running, anticipation, that allows him to be in this situation to steal the ball. Because if he was flat-footed here, he wouldn't get there. No matter how, because Kante is not that fast. His sprint fast is not that fast. If he didn't gamble, if he wasn't already anticipating, he wouldn't have reached it before Nacho, Nacho was much closer. Because he gambled, he was able to reach it before Nacho. So boom, you now have a dangerous situation for Real Madrid. So of course we've got Mount. So Mount now knows that, look, let me peel off. Because already Mount is already thinking that I need to. Okay, the key thing about this situation is you must create the angle. It's not just about running around. Create the angle so that you can have that pass that's now gives you the great platform to now put you in the best possible goal scoring position. That is always that's the point of creating the angles. Of course, you've got him there, and then you've got your boy Pulisic over here. You've got your boy Pulisic over here. But you see, for your boy Kanse, he right now knows that this is a great position, but don't panic. Composure. Don't panic. Composure. Because the key thing in this situation is composure. And you can just see from Kanse, he's like, all right, don't worry. Bet I'm all right, HH, I got this, man. HH, I got this. So we now move on here. And again, you're now seeing Mount. He's created this here situation over here. And of course, you now have Pulisic. Now, this is a horrible position for Real Madrid because they have two guys back. So this is literally 3-on-2. So for Militao, this is like deja vu. Because he is like, do I go for Mount? Or do I just stick with Kanse? He's in two minds. Because I think Militao is aware that Mount is there. So this is similar to the first goal because he's like, I know Havertz is there, but this is just a difficult situation for a defender. You know, like if I was advising him, because Mount is more of an attacking threat and is better at shooting, be mindful of Kanse, but really be mindful of ensuring that he doesn't give a good pass to Mount. And of course, for Ramos, he obviously knows that Pulisic is over here. And you see, for Pulisic, I'm not really sure what he's trying to do because it's as if Pulisic is almost trying to now move in rather than create the angle, which is here. You know, obviously he ends up there, but it seems as if he's not trying to move in. But so for Real Madrid, they're in a difficult situation here. Caught between two minds. Do you go for Kanse or do you go for Pulisic? Obviously, the smarter thing to do for both of them is you've got to go for the great attacking threats. Sort of how people do it in basketball. Yeah, allow the weaker shooter to shoot, double team, and ensure that you are on that better shooter. So now we now have this situation here where Kanse, he still has possession of the ball. He still has possession of the ball here. And Kanse now knows that, okay, the pass to make is to homeboy. Pulisic. So now Pulisic is now making the right run, which is now making the run across here. So obviously, Kanse knows that the pass to make, that's the pass to make, where he can hopefully get a situation where he's bearing in on goal on your boy, what's his name? So bearing on goal on your boy, what's his name? Courtois, on your boy Courtois. So, so that's the thing. So that's the pass that he has to make. And for right now, it's very difficult for Ramos and Militao. But again, Mount is still a threat. And Mount is still giving Kanse the option. You know, although, because Kanse could have easily given it to Mount, Kanse made the smarter move. Because give it to Mount over there, he still needs to create position for himself to Militao. Because for Kanse, again, because he's so smart, Kanse knows that this isn't the Havertz. The Havertz, he knew the pass to make. And look, boom. The difference here, remember what we were talking about in the first goal. Peep Militao's body posture now. Militao's body posture is different. See, in that first goal, Militao's body posture was, okay, I'm now coming to you from Kante. It gave Kante the decision to give it to Mount. Militao's body position here is, I am aware of him. So I'm backing away. I'm still mindful of you, but you can tell the Militao is no, I'm looking at Mount as a threat. Ramos's body posture here is, he's not really looking for Pulisic. His body posture is, I'm now coming to closest on you, Kante. So it gives Kante the decision that because you're coming here, Ramos, I'm going to give it to your boy, Pulisic. So, where are we? So, okay. So again, body posture there. So I think, yeah, we can. So boom. Now, here's the key thing. And the nice thing that Pulisic did. See, Pulisic, he tried to fake the shot. So he tried. So I don't think, and also because Couture was so good, Couture didn't fall for it. Neither did the Ramos. So all these guys right now, they're all in right now. They're saying boom, boom, boom. So remember, we have Couture. Sorry, we have Kante, who's obviously waiting for it, and we still have Mounts here on the back post, ready to have any cheddar. And you can see from Militao and Ramos, they're just trying to close the angle, close the angle. So for Pulisic, credit to Pulisic, because he could have easily shot. And if he had shot, Courtois would have saved it, because that is too tight an angle. He would have saved it. So credit for Pulisic, similar to what he did in the first leg, composure. Remain composed. So now, this is a difficult position. We have to credit Pulisic, because this is a difficult position here. Real Madrid know what he's going to do. He's not going to shoot. So what they want to do is make it as difficult for him to get the pass off. They now know that it's about the pass. And you can see Mount is calling for the ball, because Mount is like, I'm free. And I see, and this is where I just find this odd. Because you look at Militao, surely you should be mindful of this threat. This is the threat that you should be looking for. I mean, hopefully you can see this. This is the threat that you should be looking for. So for some reason, Militao just is not aware that, no, this is the threat here. Because, yes, Kante is here, but Kante is covered by, or you would hopefully is covered by Kroos. But the greater attacking threat here is Mount. And for Militao, for some reason, maybe Militao just believes that. See, maybe Militao believes that, and here's the thing. Militao probably believes that Pulisic is going to try and go across. So if he goes across, he's got this covered. So this is now where you now have to now credit Mount's movement. Because Mount now knows that I have to try and get somewhere here. I've got to come into this area here and steal this before him. And so it is Mount's movement. Remember, Mount is still back here. But Mount knows that how likely is it for Pulisic to get the ball to me all the way over here? I have to try and make a little bit of a movement and get there before homeboy. And then, you see, again, Pulisic is still calm. Pulisic is still calm. Pulisic is still calm. He is still calm. Because Pulisic knows that I have to get this right. And as of right now, there is only one pass to make. Because we can count, look at this. Boom, boom, boom. 3 Real Madrid guys are all covering Kante. But Mount is still free. And Militao is only the closest guy to Mount. But remember, Mount is still saying, look, I'm right here. So Mount is like, try and find me. So you have to credit Pulisic, because this is literally threading the eye of a needle. Because, see, guys, while viewing it from this position here, try and imagine yourself in Pulisic's position. Courtois is blocking his eye of sight. Ramos is blocking his eye of sight. And both, between Courtois and Ramos and even Militao, there is hardly anything to see. So this is literally threading the eye of a needle. But Pulisic took his time, was calm. This is an extremely difficult pass under difficult circumstances where if he rushed it, he could mess it up. And your boy, and you see where your boy ends up. Because remember, he was here. So remember, Mount was here. This is where he was. So this is again goes back to reaction times. So because if he had just stayed here, he wouldn't have received it. So Mount knew that I have to make my move before Militao. Because that's the key thing. He now knows that this is now a deal between me and Militao in terms of reaction times and movements and quickness. And he was able to quickly get there before Militao and react before Militao and end up with the goal. But that, a lot of credit has to be given to, obviously, Kanse, who anticipated, got himself into the position, winning the ball ahead of Nacho, making the right pass to Pulisic, and Pulisic calming himself. Because again, guys, this is not an easy pass to make. This is not an easy pass to make. And you have to give credit to Mount, who remained calm, kept his position. And here's the thing, though, is that he maintained the position and he moved just at the right moment. Because remember, if he had just stayed here, he doesn't score. So it is making sure that he moves just at the right moment and make sure that he moves and gets there before Militao. And him getting there before Militao is what really ends up with this being the goal and the definitive moments for those Chelsea dudes, man. So guys, hope you enjoyed that. Like the vid, subscribe to other stuff. Remember to like, subscribe, remember to follow your boy on Twitter, and stay tuned for more of that content. Krakaino. Peace out. Stay true, stay real, stay sexy, stay lovely, stay wild. And your boy is out of here, man. One love.